we gotta take away the abortion bill here. You know, it's cool. We have to take away the abortion bill here because we're dying at an alarming rate. We don't want these niggas to take over.
That's right. Too late.
But hey, that's his own device, man.
Right.
That's his own device. It was all good when our people was killing their babies. Now you got white women getting abortions. Oh, we can't have that. We're already dying at a high rate. You're dying at a high rate because you're the devil, man. And the earth hates you, man.
25 million kids. All the shit they do come back to bite them in the ass, man.
Imagine if they could. It's the same rate as
Yeah, man.
25 million. That's the toll that they said. 25 million babies have been killed due to abortions. 25 million.
No.
But that's probably a low number.
Last year was like 40. I did a lesson. It was like 44 million abortions. 44 million. 44.
These bitches just out. These women are the biggest murderers, man.
Yeah, and you bitches. Yeah, you expect the bitch to love your black ass. 44 million?
44 million, bro. That's a lot. Some bitches having 2-3 abortions. Bigger than a small country. Yeah. Bigger than a third world. That's more than a third world. That's more populated than a third world country, man.
Yeah, Esau would have been rolled down. that many people would have actually been born.
We already talking about the earth is overpopulated. So imagine, you know what I'm saying, people actually had those babies, man.
How about don't have sex? If you don't want to have a child, don't have sex. They got ways you don't have to have a child.
This is the book of Psalms 83:3. It says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Who is the hidden ones? The Israelites. You know? Consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones are the Israelites. Our people don't know they're Israelites, man. They still think they niggas and blacks. You know? The Chinese don't have another name, 3 or 4 names. You black, Negro, African American. You know? You don't see that with the Chinese. You don't see that with the Russians. You don't see what with the Japanese, no, they just Japanese. But with us, we black, Negro, African American, Afro American.
Everything, yeah. Black or just black.
And then they had to put the American on there. They call white people Caucasians. They don't call them Caucasian Americans, but they put the black, the African Americans to brainwash you niggas, man, and to let you know that both of those lands were lands where you were enslaved at, man. Niggas still to this day don't know Africa is a Latin word. They don't even look up the word Africa. I'm African. Got a fucking little Africa hanging on their chest. Red, yellow, and green. Black.
Red, black, and green.
Yeah, man.
If you know, those niggas don't never try to learn the African language. They be African, right? We know the Hebrew.
Yeah, man.
We claim we Israel. We know the fucking Hebrew. Niggas just be African. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity black.
And them Africans don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a damn about you. Them Africans, bro, you go over there to Africa, they'll treat you like shit. They don't give a damn about you, man. Unless you go to Nigeria or the West Coast somewhere.
Africans be like, send them motherfuckers back to America. Fucking heathens. The heathens will be calling you heathens.
Yep.
Take them motherfuckers back. They done stole my cow. They stole my cow. They done shot up the village. Take some goddamn niggas, man. When they produce is what they produce. That.
Motherfuckers look like they came.
Look at this interesting motherfucker right here. Look at these God damn. This really got kneecaps.
God, I got a little boy.
Hella through. She never eat. I look fat. Dyslexia.
God.
Go ahead, read.
83 and 5. It says, for they, 83 and 4, it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may no more be in their own.
Her thigh is this small. Like going out to eat, she throwing that shit right back up.
Yeah. What do they call that shit? Dyslexia?
Yeah, anorexic.
Bulimic. Bulimic. They go eat and go in the bathroom and throw it out.
I'm fat.
Gluttonous.
She actually looked pretty good. Bitch had some weight on her. Her face wasn't bad. She too goddamn skinny. She like a goddamn mock man.
She look like a shaved deer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, for they,
Family, she don't mind not eating in the family.
Man.
it says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Hey, he said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, so the name of the face of Israel should be no more in remembrance." So that lets you know that the people over there in Israel,
It's a lot of these Edomites is fucked up, bro. God damn.
that lets you know that the people over there in the land of Israel ain't the real people.
Whoa, buddy.
That's right.
These Edomites is fucked up.
God. It says,
No, it's fried. It's fried.
They fried.
Go ahead.
it says, for they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee.
Yep. They're confederate against it. Hey, who call themselves the Confederates? The Edomites. The Edomites that wanted to continue slavery call themselves the Confederates. Then the scriptures say they are confederate against it. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, somebody get that in for the brother. It's immaculate. It says, what nations haven't had part of us?
Yep, and that spoils the other.
Have not had part of our spoils. You know? At the end of the day, all these nations be benefiting off this, man. Even good part and spoils should pop up in the market. Because even where Jake is scattered at, right? They be profiting off Jake.
Yeah, hell yeah.
They be profiting off Jake.
They get in your head, give you some bullshit speech. They tell you go play football and get the concussions. I own the team though. I own the stadium. You know, I own the company that makes your jerseys. You just play football, nigga.
Run, nigga, run.
I own the restaurant. You work there. I own the record label. You make music for me. All these movies is the same fucking thing. The Easy E movie, fucking cracker stealing. The new edition series on Netflix, cracker stealing. Cadillac Records, cracker stealing. Every music movie is a fucking cracker stealing from our people.
That's why what's the name of that movie? The McDonald's movie?
Founders.
Founders. That's why I believe them dudes was really fucking Jakes. Because the way dude just fucking, he just took that shit.
Right.
He just straight stole it. He just straight G'd it, bro.
He was a low life Edomite.
Straight G'd it. Them guys had to be Jakes, man. Probably some Italians or some shit, man.
Or could have been some Italians.
Yeah, or anything.
You know?
They was Jakes though. They had to be Jakes, man.
Could have been Irish.
But matter of fact, they were Jakes. It's good to say Jacob is the form of all things, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole system they had, only Jake create great shit like that, man.
Yeah, and they didn't
Jakes.
And they didn't trust that cracker.
Yup, and they didn't trust him.
One brother didn't trust him. They created a fast food assembly line.
Go ahead.
The one of Applebee's.
Go ahead. Do what you got, nigga. No, you go ahead. He was on number 4.
So Ron 4850
16. It said, for all this the people repented not, neither departed they from their sins, till they were spoiled and carried out of their land, and were scattered through all the earth. Yet there remained a small people.
Just put his 40.
I got it. Go ahead, bring it up.
This is First Maccabees 2 and 10.
Oh, he got it.
What nation have had a part in her kingdom? Have not, Salakia. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom?
Jump up a verse.
Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in.
Jump up another verse.
Yeah, call it out.
This is Maccabees 1 and 8. Her temple is become a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity.
Yeah, you got something called, go ahead, bro.
The archetypes.
Yeah, go ahead. You go,
No, no.
He used to think the same thing.
Yeah, you got something called an archetypus.
Yep.
Where they show when they took over, when Vespasian, Titus, and Domitian, when they took over our people out of Israel, they created something called an archetypus, and it showed them what they're carrying our vessels.
So this here. So you got people saying the Jews or the Israelites never existed. Explain that. Yeah. You got all this history. Not even just the Bible. You got other historic books and things like that. What you call that? Monuments, all right, like that, man. That's written in here. So how did the Israelites didn't exist, bro?
Yeah.
Come on,
And,
man.
and our temples was beautified, man. We had carbuncles, sapphire stones, tiger's eye. You had all these different stones, man. Carnelians, citrines, which beryl is beryl. You know, we had all these beautiful stones in our temples, man. And they went there, and you know what? And to show you that that was Esau, what did they do to Saddam Hussein when they took over his palaces? They took all the fucking gold, the goodly things. They took bearskin rugs, alpaca rugs, gold. They chiseled the gold out of the walls, man.
Hey, another thing, because I was watching, what was I? I was somewhere earlier. What was that? Right, Cracker Barrel. I can hear somebody talking about an Aramaic and a regular Hebrew. And dude was talking about how nobody speaks the ancient Hebrew anymore. You know what I'm saying? Which is true. You got people that speak what? The Yiddish or what? The Aramaic, man. Now, every other language still exists, whether it's the Latin, the Greek. Those languages are still being spoken. So what happened with the ancient Hebrew? It died with the people that was put in captivity. That only makes sense. The people that went into slavery is not speaking it anymore, man.
Yep.
That only makes sense. So that right there proves we the people too.
Yeah, and if those so-called people over there was Jews, they would still be speaking their original language.
Exactly.
But our people wouldn't teach them the language. So they made a language. Our people are like, fuck you, we ain't teach you our shit. We ain't teach your ass shit. So they made a language. And then the Lord brought the language back to the people in this time. So you how cold the Lord is, man. Hey, when the Lord is moving, man, it ain't no wall. It ain't no barrier, man. Ain't no weight here. Hey, he does what he wants, man. He brought a whole language back to the people. And you got brothers today reading and writing in Hebrew and Phoenician, Paleo-Hebrew. Reading and writing, talking to each other, putting up curses on nations. Woo! Man, the Lord cold, man. Go ahead.
And her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity.
Yeah, that show you that the archetypus. It show you how they took our vessels the menorah, big gold menorahs, man. You know? Go ahead.
Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword of the enemy.
That's still happening. That's happening right now. White cops shooting Jake in the streets. It's still happening. It's evident that we the people, man. Because it's still happening, man. The young children, wait, read that over.
Her infants are slain in the streets.
Abortion, go ahead.
Her young man with the sword of the enemy.
By the police. Go ahead.
What nation have not had part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
What nation haven't gotten part of a spoil of our people? All these nations still profiting off the spoil of our people. 400 years of free labor, man. You think it wasn't no profit? Millions, we was getting fed slop. We was getting fed slop, man, for 400 years. Millions, billions of capital accrued off the slavery of our people, man. By this goddamn murderer, man. Esau, man. That's right. Goddamn murderers, man. A nation, a race of murderers, man. Killers. Everything, all they good at doing is killing.
And drug dealing, because they try to put the drug dealing off on Jake.
Yeah, yeah.
And here you go, you going to a whole nother country taking over poppy fields.
Bro, they got pharmaceutical meds that ain't got, hey, heroin ain't got shit on it, man. They got pharmaceutical meds that got the same makeup as heroin. Methadone, yep.
Yeah, hey, they'll break that shit down and shoot that shit up.
They give you method. They try to give you methadone to take you off the heroin, and all it does is push you back further into using heroin.
The white man, he's snorting bed bugs. Fucking crushed up bed bugs.
Or they got the bed bug juice or some shit. They got the shit they smoking them.
Yeah, shit bugged out. It felt like my feet were in concrete. That felt good.
So, it felt like I was walking through concrete.
Go ahead.
All of her ornaments are taken away of a free woman. She is become a bond slave.
Yeah.
Keep going.
No. Was it even read over again?
This 11. All of her ornaments have taken away of a free woman. She is become a bond slave.
And that's true. All right. What's that? Jeremiah 20, Israel the servant. You see a homeborn slave. Why is he spoiled?
And her ornaments. Hey, we had took Passover. We had golden cups and stuff and things that we drunk out of for Passover ceremonies, man. All that stuff was stolen, man. Eating off marble plates, man.
That's why, that's why, hey, when we get our shit back, it mentions in the book of Isaiah, we're gonna boast in the riches of the Gentiles, man. We're gonna have your shit, man. We're gonna take all your women. We're gonna take your children, all right? We're gonna take your resources, all right? We're gonna boast it. All the gold you're gonna win is silver like stones like this, all right? We're gonna boast in that shit. We're gonna have it all, man. We're gonna have it all.
It's only fair. It's only fair. Yeah,
It's gonna forever.
Yep, forever until your ass die. Hey, until you get put off the earth, man. Until you get put off the earth, man. And all you other nations, you're gonna be put in check too. You'll get your ass. You get your turn. Be patient. You're gonna fuck up Esau real good, and we're gonna get to you too. All the nations, man, that held up this lie, man, that conspired against us. Yeah, we get on the so-called white man, but all you other nations gonna get it too. Chinese, Japanese, you fucks gonna get it.
They fall in line.
You Arabs, you know what I'm saying? You Arabs, Turks, Hindus.
Scriptures speaks about wounding the head of the house of the wicked. Starting with what? Your so-called fake Jews. There's going to be a trickle down effect.
Yeah, you Samoans.
Complete asshole.
Yeah, they're ready to go.
Great.
Psalms 83 and start at verse 5. It said, "For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee, the tabernacle of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, the Baal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assyria also is joined with them. They have opened the children of Lot, Salah. It said, do unto them as unto the Midianites."
Right, we were just reading about the Midianites, right? In the book of Judges, man. Do unto them as the Midianites. You're going to be dealt with, man.
Yeah, they was utterly destroyed.
Utterly destroyed, bro. Just reading about that.
All these different nations that had their hand on it, gonna get y'all back.
Right. It's on Revelation 18.
It said, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their holes like Horeb and like the sea. Yea, all the princes of Zeba and Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house.
All this is in the book of Judges. We fucked them up when we was coming out of, but this was after with the book of Joshua, right? Yeah, this after the book of Joshua. So this is basically when we had gotten to our land, man. You know, after Joshua. Go ahead.
Who said,
We was still whooping ass, and Jake was going off and we was whooping ass. You know? The Lord was raising up different judges. And the Lord was allowing these judges in Israel to take down these other nations, man. Go ahead.
It said, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of Yahweh.
Let me tell you, the only time we really had peace was really during the time of Solomon, 40 years. So honestly, we haven't really got to just really enjoy our shit, man. Relax, chill, man. We do for something good, man. Something great, man. All right, the Psalms 2nd chapter, the Lord said, King David said, ask for the heathen, and I will give them for what thy inheritance, man. You know, so we do, man. We do for great things, man. You know, we've been fucked up for a long time, man. And it's coming, you know. Scripture, like that song say, a change gonna come, man. It's gonna be a great change, man. A change of the world.
Yeah. And the Lord said, the nations shall know that I have loved thee.
That's right.
And how they gonna know? Because we about to flex on it.
According to what? Deuteronomy 28th chapter. Except what? The beginning of the 20th. Somebody get the beginning of the 28th chapter of Deuteronomy.
And the brother in London said, I'm going to power up and shake the ground because I feel like it. He said he's going to power up and shake the ground. Because our people like to show up, man.
Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
Yeah. Hey, can't nobody stunt like our people, man. Yeah.
It said, who said, let us take ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel as the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth a wood and the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them.
Man, we're gonna consume these nations, man. We're gonna consume them, man. All right, like stubble. All right, if you have let's say you got a field full of dry grass, you set that match, man, it's gonna burn up that whole motherfucking patch of land. But that's gonna be us, man. Go ahead.
It says, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm.
Yeah.
Fear their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O
fill their
Lord.
faces with shame, man. All right, they're gonna be ashamed that they even did anything to us, man. That you look down on us. Just think, hold on. I know you're talking about slavery. Look at the shit during the time of segregation. They was doing the Jake.
Yeah, get on the back of the bus.
Get on the back of
Black,
the bus.
black water fountains
Or
over there.
when Jake was marching, man, they couldn't eat in certain restaurants.
Yep.
They'll be beating the hell out of Jake, man. You know? You know what? That's gonna come back into this. Hey, segregation is gonna come back in a big fashion, man. All right, because we're not gonna be integrated with you, goddamn heathens, man.
Yep.
All right, you're gonna be in our headquarters, man. All right. It's like the scripture say, we're gonna put you in a pit. We're gonna visit you. All right. Go on here.
Right. It said, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish.
See? Boom. Let them be put to shame and perish. Read.
That
That's a curse. That's a curse right there. That's a curse King David is putting on their head. Read.
That men may know that thy name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
The Most High, all right, the Almighty power over all the earth. Man. You're going to know it. That's because that's going to be a mighty thing, man. Like the scriptures say, what? He raises what? The beggar out of the dunghill. That's a powerful thing, man. For us to take these people that's so fucking low, man, and raise them up. Raise them. Out of the fucking dust, man. That's mighty, man. And the only thing they're going to be able to say, hey, Yahweh Bashar Shai living.
Yeah.
You know?
And he is with the
That's all they're going to be
he is
able
with
to
the
say.
children of Israel.
He is with the children of Israel, man.
God of the Israelites.
That's the only thing that's going to be said that day, man.
Right.
When the Lord magnifies us, man. And that time is coming, man. All right, it's due, man. It's fucking due. Go ahead. Go ahead. Scripture I call
Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy 28:1. It shall come to pass if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
This is what was promised to us, man.
to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations.
Right, so right now we at the bottom. The Lord said, what? He's going to set us on high above all nations. Read.
Above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee.
Right, so the blessings is going to overtake us, bro. You hear that? The blessings is going to overtake us. Just like the curses overtook, the blessings is going to overtake us, man. Go ahead.
And you know the Lord, man, he's just, bro, when he gets in the blessed spirit, bro, he said that his cup running open. He's gonna open up the windows of heaven, bro.
He's going to bless us abundantly, man. Woo. Abundant blessings, man.
And that's why people catching so much hell,
Blessings
so
on
they
blessings
can
on
be
blessings.
worthy. So they can be worthy. You know what I'm saying?
What's that Drake song? Hey, I feel blessed.
Yeah.
Man, I feel blessed. Man, bro, we gonna be, man, bro. Yeah, bro. We gonna wear these, bro. We gonna actually have garments trimmed with gold and all kind of diamonds. Like the brother do a good job on the garments, you know. Maybe hey, he might be, you know what I'm saying? He might be the decorator. He gonna say, hey, come on back, bitch. I want you to make it like this. All right. Hey, brother, you gonna be the orchestrator, brother. I want the brother to make it like that. 40 lashes. Go ahead. I know I'm gonna sound with them. Hey, that brother, he's good with these garments, man. You know, go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power,
Go ahead.
blessed shalt thou be in the city.
See, blessed shall we be in a city. We ain't gonna be a section cut off that, well, people gonna be scared of the wrath. You know, or ran through a loop. To kill them. Fucking animals. You know, we're gonna be blessed in the city.
And blessed shall thou be in the field.
Blessed shall thou be in the field. Read.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body.
And blessed shall be our kids, man, our children. We don't have no kids with no goddamn Down syndrome and none of that bullshit. Blessed shall what? Shall we what? Be what?
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Blessed shall be the fruit of our body, man. We're gonna have kids, children on top of children, man. You don't even know how many kids you got, man. You're gonna lose count. You're gonna be blessed, man. You're gonna have 1,000 kids.
You got kids on other planets
Go ahead.
that you ain't gonna be able to see every day. Just kids.
Ain't gonna be no curse to have no kids in that day,
And
man.
when you go visit your other families on other planets, they're gonna be rejoicing to see you. Not like now, you go home and fuck some bitch scowling up over you. Kids acting up, bitch man. When you go to visit your wives in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna be rejoicing, man. They're gonna be throwing peace. You know?
Blessed. Read.
Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle,
Yeah, so all kind of animals, all kind of goat, lamb, cows, whatever animal you have, even pigs. Pigs gonna be there. Are you gonna eat the pig? No. But they're made for the earth. Garbage cans. You have all that, man. Go ahead.
and increase thy kin and thy flocks of thy sheep.
Yup.
Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store.
See, like we just talking about the brother having the garment store. Blessed shall be our store, man. You know? Or whatever business a brother wants that day, man. Read.
Blessed shalt thou be when thou comest in, and blessed shalt thou be when thou comest out.
So we ain't gonna die. Read.
The Lord shall,
Because now, you got people, when we born in the earth, you curse, man. The day you born, your ass poor. When your ass die, you poor. Jake died, they got a fucking GoFundMe page to bury your funky ass. Go ahead. Ain't gonna be none of that, man. The scripture say we're gonna receive eternal life. Go ahead.
the Lord shall cause thy enemies that rise up against thee to be smitten.
Yeah, we're gonna smash you, man. Smash you like the heathens you are. Read.
Smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways.
Go ahead.
The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee that thy storehouses and in all that thou sittest thy hand unto.
Yeah, and that all thou settest thou hand to do, man. Our storehouses and all thou settest thou hand to do. So whatever we do, it's gonna prosper, man. So everything is gonna prosper, man. If we think it, it's gonna prosper. Go ahead.
And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord.
If that's powerful within itself. You thinking you're gonna prosper. You thinking. Go ahead. Our shit is gonna be, we're gonna have unlimited everything. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God giveth thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee. If thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy power, and walk in his ways. And all people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of the Lord, and they shall be afraid of thee.
Yeah, boy. So with that, hey, it's powerful right there. But hey, people gonna be afraid. The nation's gonna be afraid. So with that, give all praises and glory to Yahweh.
Hashem Rikar Kadash.
Double honor to the elders, the GMS, and salutations to the Akim out there. Let's push this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.